Hey,
42.
Hey, we got another one.
Hey,
Somehow.
as long as they'll let us do it, we'll just keep on doing it. Yeah. I'm surprised that YouTube lets us continue. I don't think they know that we do these.
I don't think they do either.
Although they shut us down that one time when we used "Come On, Eileen."
They did, yep.
At this moment, you mean everything.
So we do know, yeah, they know who we are.
So the Irish people are against us.
At least the YouTube police know who we are.
Yeah.
The bots.
The bots.
Anyway. Hey, hi guys. Welcome back. Should we just go?
Who's our guest this week?
We got Rhonda Funk.
Rhonda Funk.
Yeah, incredibly talented singer-songwriter. Great story.
Wasn't she a musician in Prince's band?
No.
No, she wasn't?
I'm sure she would have loved to have been.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't have?
Name like that, man. I wish she was too. That'd be awesome.
Oh,
she's fantastic. This is a cool story about our guest this time because I've never met the lady.
Right.
Monty, you and Blaylock saw her.
Yeah. Happenstance. You know how that goes.
Hey, let's run the credits and then you tell us that story.
Okay. Let's do it. You ready? Go!
Oh, that's a good one right there. Yeah. Hey, gotta do it. Hey, gotta do it. Okay.
I can't help it.
So you're just naturally going out getting you some pizza.
Yeah, Jim and I don't remember why, but we wanted to get some grub, and I don't remember what you were doing. I think you were busy. So we just ran up the hill, a little old Jolton, Firecrackers Pizza, and it was hotter than blazes a you-know-what day. Mm-hmm. And have us a pitcher of cold beer, and there was this gal in the pizza shop with her guitar and her little amplifier and a microphone, all going through the little amplifier.
Yeah, really.
Singing her songs.
Just singing that.
There was only about 6 or 8 of us in the restaurant.
And you went up and talked to her.
Yeah. I mean, I loved her voice. Got that gravelly, smoky.
Well, I'm looking
awesome
forward to hearing her,
meeting
her.
And her song, her writing is top notch, man.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. So
very cool.
I've been keeping tabs on her Instagram stuff and what she's been up to. And girl's busy. She's making it go.
So she had a lot of momentum, and now she's coming on this show, which will crush any momentum that she had.
But we didn't. Okay. We're not telling her that.
We won't tell her that.
Don't tell her that.
Oh, poor thing.
No, I'm excited.
Man, she had so much positivity that she went on our show.
Yeah. You know, scraping the bottom. Well, she's got to do some charity here and there.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to meeting her and hearing her because, I trust Cochise here.
Well,
you know good.
I think y'all will be pretty excited.
You know, it's funny. I see 3 shadows of three teenage girls sneaking around this studio.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
One's not a teenager yet.
Oh, I thought she was one teen. They're trying not to laugh.
Don't come any closer. You get put on camera.
Isn't that funny, though, why one isn't one teen? Have you ever thought of that?
No. I can't say it ever crossed my mind ever.
It makes no sense at all.
What about 2 teen?
Yeah, exactly. It should be. And then 3 teen.
Why does Oval get a teen?
What the hell is thir? Number thir.
Just leave the D and put the teen on there.
It should be 1 teen, 2 teen, 3 teen, 4 teen, 5 teen, 16, 17. Because we don't go 20 and then Tugenaka and then Chico Coco
20
and then 23.
2 teen.
It makes no sense.
I have no idea where it was going.
Anyway. Hey, I want to run the credit for the Motorsports Minute.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Driving it home, taking the flag, giving it all they've got. They're never holding back, racing to win, bad to the bone.
love that. Don't you love it?
Yeah.
Just gets me going.
Yeah.
But I don't
Every
know.
time.
I don't know if it's still pretty volatile to talk about a lot of that stuff.
When did we ever care anything about that?
I know that. Well, it's kind of a fresh wound. That's still being like the Band-Aid's being pulled slowly.
And you have arms like these.
Yeah, look at all that, man. You could have shingles though, like Ken Roxon.
Yeah. Can you imagine? How
But
miserable that poor guy
It was
must be.
interesting because in the last race, like I said, he had the whole shot. And he was out front, and as the race continued, and then they interviewed him after. He ended up 5th. This is in Supercross, and and he said he had something viral going on. They weren't sure what it was yet, but was taking all his wind and all his stuff, and he just couldn't keep it up that time. So today they confirmed shingles.
Shingles.
That must just be hell.
Shingles / COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah. Whew. Yeah.
everything gets that tacked onto it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. That's brutal.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And then Kyle Larson, who has been blackballed from NASCAR. Oh my gosh!
Careful, you may not want to use that term.
I can't use that term either. Huh? He's been 86th. He's on the tear in sprint car land.
Yeah.
I mean, he's won 5 races in 7 days. I know.
Holy moly.
But it's funny because he's going to have to win about 100 of those to make the money he would have made just starting in the 48 car next year. Poor guy. Oh. You know what, though? You can't really... You can't apologize for that, man. Word should have died a long time ago.
Yeah.
But...
You want me to turn that over?
No, I don't. Truex won. My wife's very happy about that. She's a Truex fan.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop, 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 which is why I'm growing my beard out. So I can look more like Truex.
Ah, that's the reason.
Truex in 20 years.
Now the truth comes out.
when the gray starts to come. Shall we roll on?
Yeah. What else we got to talk about? We don't have Bayok.
Where's
Failure
Blaylock?
of communication.
Where's Blaylock?
He's going to be mad because we forgot to tell him.
2 weeks in a row.
We were doing this. I'm sorry, Jim.
Oh my gosh! Jackson Force video.
That's right.
And single available Friday. This Friday.
This Friday.
Yes. The
Coming
19th.
up. His very first music video.
Very first music video and his 3rd single. But, yeah. It's
Very
good.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
We're
Beyond
excited
all the
about it.
usual outlets.
All the usuals. Yeah. We think everybody's going to like this one. This covers a wide area.
Are we going to premiere on
A YouTube premiere.
the
Yes, we are.
YouTube premiere
Yes, we are. So
on our channel?
Yes. So all the crew, y'all, come on. We're going to be having that just like we premiered ours.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of fun. You get to sit there, interact directly with Jackson. Tell him how much, you think his hair looks great.
Mm-hmm. I think you should flip it more.
Yeah, a little more flipping.
More flipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And tell him that, his fashion is on point.
As always.
Yeah. He won't care about the song. Those are the 2 things. His hair and his fashion.
Yeah.
As long as those are on point. The music comes too easy for him. I think that's the deal.
Yeah.
He has to work harder at being handsome.
It's not true. We have to work very hard to no avail.
Right? To know. Yeah. That's what was a shame.
He's just,
if we were
he wakes up
successful-
like that every day.
Yeah.
How hard is this? How hard?
I know,
Tough
man.
life for them. Tough.
Tough life.
Just
Okay.
wake up like that. Anyway,
Rhonda Funk.
let's get to Rhonda.
Let's get to Rhonda.
Yeah.
So listen to your heart, girl, and not somebody's lies. You know me better than that, baby. After all that we've been through, I can't be anything but faithful. Your love won't let me cheat on you.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Monty, look,
We're
it's
here.
Rhonda Funk.
It's Rhonda.
Yes.
She's here.
She's
Hi.
really here. Hi, Rhonda.
How are you?
Man, it's great to meet you.
Very great to meet you too.
Man,
Thank
you know, Monty, he went up to this pizza parlor up on the hill.
Yeah.
He came back just singing your praises. He says, we need to get her on the
We
show.
need to get her on. Yeah.
Thank you.
And you know, I mean, I trust him. I trust his judgment. And so here you are.
Well, hi.
This is your camera.
That's my camera right there. Hello.
Yeah.
You want to talk to everybody?
I came from the pizza place.
From the pizza place. Yeah.
Firecracker.
Firecrackers.
That's great pizza, actually.
Yeah, not bad.
So,
Good.
Rhonda,
Yes.
you've got a wonderful story. So, let's start with what's going on. How are you here? Why are you here in Nashville?
When did it start? When did it all start for
yeah,
you?
what's
The
this
journey.
what's the whole Rhonda Funk story?
Way back in 1970. No, I'm just kidding.
Those were the good old days.
The good days.
When the world was still in black and white,
That's-
apparently.
that's right.
My son asked me that one time when he was about 8. He said, Mom, when you were little, was the world still in black and white?
That's
I'm like,
awesome.
I'm going to beat you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Crazy story and journey. I started singing and writing Christian music when I was about 26, and I made some independent albums, and I got through about 10-15 years of that, and somewhere in there I said, I want to make that country album I've always wanted to make, right?
Yeah.
And that was about 2016. It was about August of 2016, and a couple
You're
weeks.
still a newbie here. then, huh?
Exactly 2 years. Friday, June 12th. That was my birthday. I just had my birthday, and I left on my birthday in 2018. From Oregon.
Really? Wow.
So it was exactly 2 years, and a lot's happened since then that
Yeah.
people said could never be done. But 2 weeks after I announced I wanted to make that independent country album, I was still doing marketing and PR for authors, and I was sitting with a client at a table coming up with a big marketing plan with her, and all of a sudden my words went crazy. The back ends went to the front ends, and I couldn't say anything right. And she had me, I went out to go to the bathroom, and I came back in because I'm like, I need some air. And I go, am I making sense to you? And she's like, I think so. And she had me start doing tests. Roll your tongue, put your arms in the air, say chicken noodle soup. I'm like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
But I couldn't say anything right. Words
Oh,
are coming.
my
I didn't
goodness.
want. I was having a stroke. I was absolutely having a
Right
mini
there.
stroke. And so I was still very functional and in control of everything. It was just something that was mild. It lasted like an hour and a half. I just couldn't. I was stuttering, and saw another client. We walked down the street to the coffee shop. They wanted me to go to the ER right then, but I didn't. I didn't really feel bad.
Yeah.
I had a teeny little numb headache, and I felt a little nauseous, but that's it. And it makes me wonder if I hadn't have been sitting at that table that day, actually having a real conversation with a person, would I have known I was dying?
Right.
Because that night, doctors found an inch-sized aneurysm in my head. And,
An inch?
yeah, it was something that it's not your normal, like the kind that just bursts and you die instantly. It was
Right.
something that had like been growing, clotting. It was over an inch big, deep in my left-hand side of my brain. So a week later, they put a coil in there. They went through a vein in my leg, an artery, just like they put a stent in your heart. Put some, I call it silly string. I don't know what else to call it. There's some kind of something in my head right now that stopped the blood flow to that part of my brain, killed that part off, and saved my life.
Wow.
So 2 months later, in December of that year, I'm like, still making that dang album.
Yeah.
I bought a guitar, and I made myself learn to play it. I'd only known a couple chords my whole life. I'm a piano player, and I started writing like crazy, finished up the rest of the songs that I was going to need, and on March 19th of 2017, exactly 6 months to the date of having that mini stroke, I was standing outside Omni Sound Studios in Nashville. And here's the craziest part of that story, to be honest. I'd already named the album. I had written this really great duet called Someday. And I had an album called The Waiting. I had one called Refined. And Someday just seemed to be a great fit for this pattern of stuff I'd been creating. But I didn't realize until 2 days before I was packing up to do this recording in Nashville. It was my first time, as a musician being in Nashville. I'd been here for work, but not for that. And it dawned on me that for 6 years, because I had been traveling back and forth for some conventions with my authors, I had swore I was going to record a country album someday in Nashville. And I said it out loud for 6 years. I'm recording a country album someday in Nashville. And literally on that day, I was standing in Nashville recording a country album, and I titled it Someday. I'd already known the name of it. I didn't realize it. So I literally recorded Someday in Nashville.
Boy.
It's
Yeah.
goosebumping, man.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
so dang cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what's even crazier? I'm part of the International Singer-Songwriters Association, and that song is up for USA Female Single of the Year.
Hooray.
So I'm up for Female Vocalist of the Year, on the USA category, that Single of the Year for Someday. AJ Cross actually sings on that duet. It's beautiful. And then Female Songwriter of the Year.
That's awesome.
That's
so awesome.
That's coming up in
That is so
August,
cool, Rhonda.
Yeah.
That is wow.
Thank you.
See, I didn't know that.
It's crazy.
This is
Yeah.
the first time I'm hearing about that.
Yeah.
That's
I told
Thank
you.
you.
pretty awesome. Yeah.
And the story's been amazing because I just came in with my head down. When I got here, the first person, I was here with Kimber Engstrom. Her son is AJ Cross. AJ sang on the album. Well, I got to meet Bernie Nelson through that. And then Bernie they just took me around to some songwriter rounds, and I started meeting writer after writer after writer. And I'm like, this is my people. Like,
Yeah.
I need to live here.
Yeah.
And Kimber said, well, you know what it is. It's because we're all a bunch of misfits, and you just fit right in.
That's right, yeah.
And I said, yes.
It's the island of misfit toys.
Seriously.
It is.
And so I was just bound and determined at that point that I don't know how, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I need to be here, and I need to be here consistent. Otherwise, people will forget me. I don't know how I knew that. I just decided that's the truth. So the first thing I did was say, does anybody want to trade a house concert for some airline miles? Because I have $0. I don't know how to get here. Can you send me? And somebody traded me airline miles. And so I came back in August that year. I wrote 20 songs in 14 days while I was here. And then came back in October. We wrote another, 18 or 19 songs probably then. And I started networking. I probably have a good 40 songwriters that I have written with over this past 2 years, and written a couple hundred songs since then.
I believe Corey Lee Barker's in that group.
Yep.
Of course,
Yeah.
Corey's in that group.
That's another cool story. Corey Lee and Claire Cunningham and I got in a really bad car accident last August. I got rear-ended because I can I just be real on all this?
Oh my gosh!
I am your typical. I'm moving to Nashville. I have $643 to my name. I packed everything in my car on my birthday in 2018, and I left. And I got here, and I just started doing the grind. Right. Well, I couldn't afford my car by that time next year. I lost a car, got towed away in the middle of the night. 3 a.m. somebody beating on our door and stole took my car. So I'd have to Uber downtown into Nashville to go to work just to try to make money and pay for what it cost me to Uber downtown and try to make $1. Right. And so someone helped me into a car, but it wasn't paid for yet, and it wasn't quite mine yet. Like, we were just in that process. I had toured for a couple weeks, and in Mississippi got hit at 75 miles an hour. A truck lost its tire in front of me, and I was trying to get away from it, and the truck behind me just hit me at 75 miles an hour. Totaled that car, so I lost that. So I come back jobless, homeless, and carless because I had killed my lease, because I had 15 shows in 7 states, and we were adding on, so I was just going to be on the road.
Right.
And so all that income was gone. I couldn't get to a job. So here I am 4 days later, sitting with Corey Lee Barker and Claire Cunningham. We had this set up last August. And we start writing the stupidest Christmas song. Like, it was
Well, if you're right with
sassy.
Corey, absolutely, it's going to be.
Imagine that.
Well, let's just say
Christmas Corey.
we were writing about ho ho ho, and that
Yeah.
came to mind. So we literally were kind of laughing about this song, and I stopped about half an hour in, and I said, "You guys, you know what? Only Claire and I could sing this song. Like, we're sassy, fiery girls, whatever, but they're not gonna play this song on the radio." And you know what? And I'm hurt. I have to move out of this apartment. There's a lot of stress under there. I'm borrowing somebody's car. I'm like really down. I go, you know what I need? And Corey looks at me. He's like, what? And I go, money.
I know.
Can we write a song that might bring us money that somebody else can sing? And he goes, I have an idea. Let's write a new duet. This is true story too. You can't even make it up. Let's write a duet. Let's replace, Baby It's Cold Outside got a bad rap last year.
Right,
Let's write a
right.
new Baby It's Cold Outside. It's like, great. So he hits a chord, and it's kind of felt Chris Stapleton-ish, had like a bluesy kind of a vibe. Claire starts singing something. We start throwing out words, and Corey just starts doing his word magic, right? By the end of it, the owner of MC1 Nashville comes in and sits there with her mouth open and goes, "Oh my God." And we looked at each other and we're like, "Oh my God."
Nice, yeah.
And T. Graham Brown.
T. Graham cut it.
Yeah.
And B.B. King's daughter, Claudette, they're doing it. And we thought it was going to come out last year, but it's coming out this year. We just got to hear it a month ago and cried like a baby.
That's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
T sang it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool too that they waited a year because you can really set up the campaign and get all the juice out of it that you can.
Yeah.
Instead of kind of rushing it for last year. That is so
Isn't
awesome.
that amazing?
And
Wow, what a whirlwind.
And T, the men, if not Chris Stapleton, well then T, of course.
Oh
my
gosh.
T was T before Stapleton.
I know.
Yeah.
He's
He
the
put
baddest
the
of
T
the
in
bad.
T.
That's right.
So yeah, it's been quite a journey. I haven't got to meet him yet either, but he did send a video from the recording studio,
Yeah,
and he's
sweet
like,
man.
"Hey, Rhonda, this is your good friend T. Graham Brown." I'm like screaming down the street, like, "Oh my God!"
That's so cool.
Yeah, so it was really great.
We're going to take a quick break.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll be back and we're going to sell something. But Rhonda, this
Rhonda
is so
Funk.
cool, man. I'm so
Thank you.
excited. This is fun.
Thank you.
Wow.
You were made to stand on mountains. Troubles are just your stepping stones. They build the muscles of your soul. So don't even think of giving up. Your breakthrough is gonna come. Oh, there's a fighter in everyone, strong enough to beat these hard times back. You were made for that.
What are we talking about, buddy? Woo-hoo!
The Cache Creek.
Wow, I get to put my glasses on for that.
You see that?
It's a thing of beauty. Back with
We're
Miss
back.
Rhonda Funk.
My goodness.
Inspiring us all on a Sunday afternoon.
My goodness.
That's what Sundays are all about.
That's what they're all about.
Yeah.
Where are you from originally, sweetie?
I grew up outside of Seattle, Washington, in a small valley called the Snoqualmie Valley.
Is your heart breaking
About
right now about Seattle?
my heart's just breaking for the whole country.
For
to
the
be
whole
honest.
country,
It's
yeah.
like, I mean, it's easy to single out one specific area, but it's just everybody, everything. It's just.
But Snoqualmie, I mean,
Yeah.
to lighten it up a little more,
Yeah.
what a beautiful place.
Wow, it's amazing. Yeah.
I played that casino with John Michael about 12 years ago. 12, 13 years
I
ago.
haven't even been in that casino, and I'm from North Bend.
Really?
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
I haven't been in
Yeah.
there yet. I've
Awesome.
been driven by it, but I
It was
haven't
great.
been in there.
Great
Yeah.
facility.
Yeah.
The theater area is really cool. But
Yeah.
wow, gorgeous up there.
Oh man.
Stepped there about
Valley's
5
gorgeous.
years ago.
In Snoqualmie?
That
Really?
McGraw tribute.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you play that same casino?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I can't believe you guys have been to my hometown.
Hey,
That's where I'm from.
we're all connected, sweetheart.
Wow.
I know.
It's a small world.
It is. It is.
No, it's cool. And then I lived in Oregon for 21 years. So when I moved here, I moved from Central Oregon near Bend. And,
Oh, New Brand?
yeah, that's another beautiful area. The Cascade
Yeah.
Range is something.
The folks in that area.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
Yeah.
So
We're originally from Northern California.
Oh, okay,
Up
like Redding
Napa
area.
Valley.
Napa Valley.
Oh, yeah.
Not that
Wow,
much
that's
north, but
funny.
yeah. But I mean, I've been here 20 blah, blah, blah years now. So
long enough to say y'all to y'all,
right.
and I might could. Can you?
I'm a newbie myself.
You are.
Not really.
But I've
though.
been here my whole life.
Yeah.
Just not,
newbie.
Yeah.
Just not,
Well, you could probably say Murfreesboro because I can't. I just call it the Murfrees.
Yeah.
Murfreesboro.
Or the borough. The borough is easy.
The boroughs.
Yeah.
The Murph.
So you've got music out.
Yeah, I have lots of music out.
Now, you said you cut it at Omni.
Okay, yes. In 2017, I made an album, the Someday album, so I have those songs are out there. Everything's on iTunes, Spotify, all my stuff. It's independent.
I love
We've been able
Omni.
to get
That's
it out
one
there.
of my favorite rooms in town.
They're great.
Just the sight line and everything in that main room, because you feel like a band. It's not just some dude. You're sitting with your guitar and there's the drummer on the video screen. It's like, no, you can all see each other. I love that place. And
Yeah.
it's been there for a long time now. It's kind of surviving, which I'm glad. Cause,
Well, they just did some big remodeling this last year too, and made it really, really nice. I mean, it was already a cool place to be anyway. It's just iconic, kind of place. But they did some remodel stuff. It's really nice.
That's cool.
But yeah, I have that album. But in my crazy twist of events, after that car accident and getting that cut and all those different things, I was just working at a grocery store in Brentwood and just trying to survive and get back into some car. But I couldn't afford to get downtown. Radio Sobro here in town asked me to do a showcase. And it was CMA week, and I'm like, I got to get to that thing. Like, you just never know who could be in the room,
Absolutely.
right? So it was at Tin Roof, and I had to ride with Kyle, the owner of Radio Sobro, because I couldn't afford to pay to park downtown. And
Who cared?
right, that's true. Even with a job, you can't afford it. That's true. And would you believe that Ted Utz is this big radio guy from New York who'd been in radio for a lot of years. He was there with John Heithouse, who happens to be the owner of Pure Music Nashville here in town. And Ted starts asking me, he actually asked me about my tattoo, because I have this tattoo on my arm, healed Jeremiah 17:14 after my brain surgery, right? He walks by and he goes, what's that about? And I'm like, you really want to know? And so pretty soon he's sitting there looking at my social media. He's like, you look like Trisha Yearwood. Are you good? You're going to be good, aren't you? Are you good? And I'm like, I don't know. You're here.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll see. And there was only like 20 people in the room. That to say, it was packed downstairs,
Which is
but
pretty
upstairs.
good, though.
Yeah,
Still
but it's just
good.
one of those things. It's not about how many people are in the room. It's about who's in the room, right? So they belly up to the stage, and I open up to sing my 3 little showcase songs, whatever. And I saw Ted hit John, and John looked over. Well, I was hustling him. I needed a job.
Right,
And I do marketing and PR, and I'm tired of working at the grocery store. I'm like, I need some side hustle. Whatever you guys are here to meet about, this radio thing you're talking about, whatever, could you hire me? And he's like, we might need some social media help. Come see me next week. So I do. And would you believe half an hour into there, and he's telling me all about Pure Music and the people they work with and whatever he says. We think there's 3 types of musicians in this town. There's this, this, and this, and we think you hit right here, and that's why we want to put you on our label and make an album. And I was like,
very nice.
I didn't even know what to do. So it was the most unexpected time because my age, I'm not young. I don't have this whole future in front of me, and I kind of had just relinquished. Like, I just want to write the songs and have somebody else sing them. I don't need to be the artist. I'm good. I just got hit. I've seen this. It's just dangerous out there. I just want to write the song and hear God in His sense of humor says, how about you be an artist now?
Right.
So January 1st, I signed a 2-year record deal, and a week later, we recorded the album. We released Cumberland Falls on March 27th in the middle of a pandemic. Right? It was like, what kind of sick joke is this? Right? And but that doggone song just broke 16,000 streams on Spotify last week, and I know that's not a massive amount to great big artists, but for a little girl like me who's never had 1,000 streams on a song, that was a really big deal. And then my birthday was on Friday, and we released More Than a Table. So I have a brand new song that came out 2 days ago.
More Than a Table?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a funny story.
I like the title. I can see that there's a story there. It's a story song.
Do you want to know what the story behind the story is?
Sure. Is that the one you're going to perform for us?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So, I was on this dating site once, and this guy had this
once.
table. Yes. Yes, Mom. This guy had this table on there, and I'm like, that is a beautiful. Did you make that?
On a dating site.
Yeah, he was just like showing something. So I'm like,
Here's
he
my
must
table.
be showing that he's makes.
Better say, look at my wood.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh gosh, yeah. That's some fine craftsmanship.
Thank you.
Yeah. He's the one that said it too. I didn't. That wasn't me. I love it.
It was low hanging. It was low hanging. Come on.
I don't know her well enough yet to go there.
Oh my God. Okay.
Hey man, you get on the couch. It's all.
That's it. Okay, so
I will never think of this story the same ever again.
we got a table on a website.
Okay,
On
so
a single
here's
site.
this table. But here, now listen. Here's my profile.
Mm-hmm.
If I like you, I'll write a song about you. If we don't work out, I'll write 10.
Oh yeah, very nice.
The guy,
Very nice.
The guy, I said, oh, I love that table. My roommate and I don't have a table. Said, maybe you could build me one of those. He goes, you write me a song, I'll build you a table. And I was like, don't you mess with me, boy, because I'm writing that song in my head right now.
That's right. You
So
better get to work.
I was like, literally, I'm like driving along and I go, I already got the title in my head right now. It's called More Than a Table.
More Than
I
a
had it like
Table.
I started driving home, right? So he's like, kissy face, don't you worry, I'm gonna start building this table, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Next morning, I wake up, 12 minutes, I drop this song.
Ah,
I come out laughing. I'm laughing. I go out to my roommate. We're gonna get a table.
Yeah. Right.
And
Yeah.
I play this song, and I'm just like goofing, I'm like just singing it because I'm like all happy, whatever. And she starts bawling, and I look at her, and I went, "Oh my God, this is a really good song. This is really, really good." And I never got that dang table,
Oh, you're kidding me. But you got.
but I got this song.
You got the song. Yeah.
And
You got a record deal.
I got a record deal, and I actually think this song could be money. This could be money. Now, whether it's
Isn't
me
that
singing
so
it or
funny?
if it's somebody else singing it, but I just had somebody, a really good friend in the industry, the other day say, "Rhonda, I've heard a lot of music from you. I've never heard something like this. Like this is. Can I share this with some people?" I'm like, "Yep." So it's just one of those things of. It's the craziest
The
story
story
and how you
behind
get
the
to it, but
I can't
yeah.
wait to hear it.
It's
I'm
really
really
pretty.
looking forward to it.
It's really pretty.
And the dude didn't even have the. He
Yeah,
didn't.
watch it.
Wait, yeah. Come on, man. Come on, you schmuck. Make her darn table.
But here's the good thing. Here's the good thing. I got the good song. I got the goods.
yeah.
But
That's it.
I don't know. What did I expect?
A table's a table, right?
A table's
But
a table.
song-
Not this table. This table's a special table.
It's,
Songs
it's
forever.
more than a table.
I got to tell you a funny story. There's this, I was looking for a little bit of a video to make our promo stuff with, and I really wanted Wood Newton. He doesn't know this yet. I want Wood Newton to take us out to a shop and start building something so we can do some video for the music video of it or whatever. I have this idea of that. But I pull up this video. It said this guy was making an old barnwood. And it was like a younger guy. He's got tattoos on, and he's doing this whole complete, putting together this literally exactly what we would need. So I write the guy. His name is Jonathan Lambert of Johnny Builds. And I said, Johnny, putting together a promo for this. Here's the concept behind it and whatever, but your video's perfect, and I know it's random, but could I please use some of your video?
Yeah,
And he writes back, that's the most random thing that I've ever been asked to use my video for, and that's exactly why I'm going to tell you yes.
Yes, yeah. Awesome.
So I made this promo with Johnny Builds
Very
the other
cool.
day because it was just perfect.
Very
But
cool.
literally, it's a marriage proposal song. So we're gonna put together something. You know how many people are being just kind of blindsided by the whole COVID thing, and their weddings are being postponed or they're having to do them via Zoom. Crazy stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I want to, instead of make a music video that we're doing whatever, we want people to send in pictures of their engagement. Whatever that moment was, whether it's a video or a picture or something, or just their engagement photos, and we're
Yeah.
going to make an entire music video honoring people around the country
Nice.
that didn't get to have their wedding.
Nice,
Very
nice.
cool.
Nice.
So
yeah.
we're having people hashtag More Than a Table song so we can pull up their stuff and
Yeah.
do that. But it's kind
Very
of fun.
cool.
That's awesome.
Isn't that cool? I
I'm
feel
gonna
it's a
have to
good
do
way
it too
get people.
because I got
You were a
married.
Zoomer?
I got married during it too. So.
You did?
Yeah.
Via Zoom?
Well, we went to church, had a few people
Yeah.
there, but yeah, most family was.
See? So
all
you
Zoom.
get it. It's
I'm gonna hashtag More Than a Table. As soon as
thank
we're
you.
done here.
Hashtag More Than a Table song.
Song.
Yeah,
More
you have
Than
to
a
add that
Table
word
song.
on there.
Okay.
Yep.
And
That's
speaking
awesome.
of that, when we come back, you sing that song.
I'd
for
love
us.
to.
Yes.
Rhonda Funk.
I'm going
Have you have you gotten your copy of Duality yet? Well, if you want the physical CD, we've got about a handful left, so get on it because they're gone almost, but it's still available everywhere for download. So get you some Duality. It's good for the soul and the heart, right?
Miss Rhonda,
Yes.
kill us. Knock us out, girl.
Well, I hope I do. This is called More Than a Table. He disappeared into that shed. Said he needed to clear his head. He'd be gone for hours until the moon came out. I could hear him sawing boards and pounding nails. Couldn't see what it was, but he worked like hell. And I'd make him dinner and set it out on a rickety table that was broken down, scratched up and scarred, chairs falling apart. Then one day I walked in and he was sitting down on a brand new table, old barnwood. He said it's strong and sturdy and his chairs are good. It's not perfect, but neither am I. But it'll be in this room till the day you die, just like me the rest of my life. If he could only see when he made that for me, he built more than a table. At the meal I sat there in that chair, rubbed my hand across it and I just stared at his craftsmanship and the job he did. How he paid attention to all details, smoothed out every edge without fail. And I wanted more because of what he did. That silent love of that gift said more words than anything he could ever say. With a brand new table, old barnwood, he said it's strong and sturdy and his chairs are good. It's not perfect, neither am I. But it'll be in this room till the day you die, just like me the rest of my life. If he could only see when he made that for me, he built more than a table. That night he took me by the hand, asked me to make him a happy man. Then he slid that box across that tabletop. It was a brand new table, old barnwood. He said it's strong and sturdy and his chairs are good. It's not perfect, but neither am I. But it'll be in this room till the day you die, just like me the rest of my life. If he could only see when he made that for me, he built more than a table. Oh, he built more than a table. He built more than a table.
Yeah, girl. Rhonda Funk, more than
Thank
a
you.
table.
Thank you.
That is out now.
It's just released on Friday, yeah.
Just released on Friday.
It is out. Spotify, iTunes.
Spotify, iTunes,
Amazon, all that stuff.
Go
yeah.
get it.
Rhonda Funk.
Get it, people.
Stream it.
Stream that thing. Download it. Just make sure you get it
Yes, please.
somehow.
Yes, please.
That's Miss Rhonda Funk right there. Killing it. Thank you, sweetheart,
Thank
for being
you.
on our show.
Oh my gosh,
It was
thank
awesome.
you so much. What an honor. Thank
You are welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
And hopefully it's soon.
Yes, I would love it.
Especially
Absolutely.
if we can get out and play live somewhere soon, too.
Oh,
That'd be
man.
awesome.
Yeah, I'll come back with some new good stories for you.
Yes. That's Rhonda.
What are we talking about?
CashCreekBand.com.
Yeah, man. Spiffy new website. It's slick. Thanks to our buddy Sean.
You can get everything Cash Creek there. Let that be your starting point when you go exploring around the world of Cash Creek.
Absolutely. You can even get to YouTube channel from that website right there, and you can catch up on all of our fabulous Cash Creek Club
That's right.
podcast webisode thingamadingies.
That's CashCreekBand.com.
.com. That's right.
See you there. Hey, Monty. What do you think about that?
Man. Yep. That's a story.
Rhonda Funk, she's pretty
She's
good.
got story.
This is her CD, Sunday,
This is her last CD.
the last CD.
Yeah, not her
The one
current
before her recent one.
Right.
But it's RHONDA, Funk, just like the Funk Soul
Funky.
Brother.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
We've got
Remember
all
that
of her socials.
You remember that song, right? Before you would get in trouble by Fatboy Slim.
Of course.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. You remember that? Yeah.
Of course. Right? Don't y'all?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Everybody remembers that song.
Of course you do.
Yeah. I can't remember what it's called, though.
I know. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It don't matter. Man, yep,
So
see?
yeah, that's fun. Man, I can't believe she had like a stroke. That's crazy.
Just, yeah, right there in the meeting.
I've had those instances where I'll be talking and not making sense.
Well, that's just everyday life for us. I mean,
And I have trouble saying chicken noodle soup.
yeah, pretty awesome. Never, ever, ever give up, man. And don't let anybody tell you different.
That's right. She started much later than most. People are a lot of naysayers going on, but
Yep. Haters gonna hate,
that's right. Yeah. That's always so strange about our culture, though, how, experience is revered in a lot of these primitive, quote, primitive cultures, where the elders and stuff that make all the decisions for the tribe or whatever, because they know. Yet in ours, they're always pushed to the edges.
Oh, yeah. No, you don't know what you're talking about. Go sit down,
We have
Gramps.
this love affair with youth,
Yeah.
I mean, look at the industries come out to keep yourself young, and
Oh, yeah.
it's funny.
Yeah, we could flip the old rant clock on that
That's right.
subject.
I'm proud that I'm 39, Monty.
Well, you don't look a day over 42. Yeah.
Speaking of age, your birthday was very recent.
Very recent.
We
yeah.
haven't spoken about it.
Well, they just keep coming and going.
They just roll, right?
They just don't matter
See,
anymore.
you're getting closer to the elder seat.
I think I'm over the hill now.
You might be
so
a holler elder here pretty
I'm
soon.
over the hill now, so 51. That's on the downhill slide now.
No,
so.
you're still going up, baby. Think about it. You can't eat off the senior menu at Denny's yet.
True. Oh, now there's something to look forward to.
I got one more year. And then I'm moons over my hammy for $1.99, baby.
That's going to make traveling easier. We're going to eat cheap.
That's right, man. Yeah, of course, it's 55 when they have theirs.
Yeah. Now age is cool.
Yeah, man. I love
We've
it.
earned it, man. It's
Yeah.
earned.
It is.
Surviving.
Surviving
Surviving this
Especially
craziness.
now, as our way of life is dying.
Yeah. From the ashes arises the new phoenix. Right?
That's right. The phoenix will be born. And it'll be old, too.
That's right.
Like
old
us.
and wise. Wise old owls.
Hey, we
Phoenix.
forgot to mention Angela Oliver, number 64.
Yeah, man. Angela, she's rocking.
Yeah, ghosts in this town.
64 and moving. Ghosts.
Yeah, and still moving up.
Yeah.
That's as high
great.
as we got, Monty. So that means RT got to 62. He beat us. Angela's going to pass us up.
Well, they're way better than we are, so.
I'm starting to see that.
Angela's certainly prettier than we are. RT.
RT's pretty, man.
He's got those eyes.
Those eyes, that's right.
Those Betty Davis eyes.
Yeah. Anybody that sees the trailer too, they're like, "Man, that guy's looking at me."
Yeah.
You see this trailer?
Trailer going down the road.
He's got the old one eye picture, where he's got the guitar here.
Peeking.
And
He's
that
peeking around there.
Yeah. Doing the old Sasquatch tree peek.
He is.
Yeah.
Super proud of our people, man.
Yeah.
RT and Angela, they're rocking at Jennifer Blair Promotions.
Way to go, Jennifer. Can't believe how high she
girl,
gets them.
man. It's
Yeah.
our girl. She is awesome. She's awesome. Then we got the dude is got stuff happening.
Yeah, he talked about that in the first segment. That's this Friday.
Yeah,
A couple more
it's
days. His first video.
Yeah, this will be interesting.
It's a pretty good song too.
Pretty good.
We're gonna be we just can't decide which coattail to grab onto, Monty. We got
Whichever one will
whichever one.
support the weight.
That's right. Did you know?
Whichever one's strong enough to drag us along.
Did you know? What was it? 3% of supports in record companies, the major labels back in the day, which is probably the reason why the business model has failed. 3% were supporting 97%. That was the number that they came up with. Like, for every Lady Gaga, there were 97 acts that failed that the label dumped millions into to see
that artist
with Gaga or with
earnings from
So it's tough.
Yeah, that is tough.
Yeah, you can't build any kind of lasting foundation into business that.
We can be the 97%. We've got 3 artists.
That's right.
We've got Kaylee Starr who needs to.
Yeah, she needs a new record.
Yeah.
Yep. She's supposed to be coming this way.
We got some power on our freaking label here. We got
do.
some power in the compound.
Megan Mullins coming
Yep,
too.
she's got one coming out too.
Yeah.
Whoo-wee.
I know Sean will be happy about that.
Yeah.
I think he's the biggest Megan Mullins fan ever.
Yeah, Gypsy kind of fond of her.
Gypsy kind of fun.
He got a, yeah.
Hey, who's our guest next week?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
We're waiting for confirmations.
Waiting for confirmations.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know what else to say. I think
We've been talking with Marlon from Exile.
we have.
Yeah. I don't want to tell on him, though, why he hasn't been on yet, though.
No.
Especially since we were talking about elders and how.
Right. Don't. Sorry, Marlon. Yeah, no, that'd be awesome.
I guess the Mercy Shine Boys survived last week, huh?
They did.
Yeah.
They
I know it's kind of. I watched back and there was some low blows going on during that. I was kind of a bully.
I know.
I kind of feel bad about it now.
I had to pick Matt up afterwards. I'm like, hey,
know,
don't worry,
yeah.
man. It's all about love.
I thought I lost him at not liking Kiss. I thought that was the end.
Yeah.
Did you see his face?
He just held it back.
Did you see his face, though?
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, boy, you draw the line in the sand there.
Yeah, that Kiss Army, man. They're as bad as the Swifties.
Hey, I was a member.
Of the Swifties?
No. Kiss Army.
Never took you for a Taylor fan.
Hey, I loved her early stuff.
The Swiss Army?
I mean, just,
Did you have the Kiss Army knife?
No, but I had everything else.
Oh, yeah. Who didn't
Absolutely.
like them, though? Come on.
That's a part of our culture, man.
Yeah. Just the music sucked. But everything else is very cool. I figured it out, man.
You better watch out. You're going to call the God of Thunder down upon you.
God of Thunder and rock and roll. I mean, come on. That's an awful lyric.
Hey, it's sold bazillions.
He's the God of Thunder and rock and roll.
Come on, man. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Dissing on royalty.
Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. Let's go.
Stop now.
Piss any more people off. It's just COVID thing, man. I haven't been able to get over it.
Tell you, it's got us
It just
all
won't
messed
go
up.
away.
Got us
It's like
all
herpes.
messed up. It's worse.
Yeah, you can't get rid of it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's not.
What Eddie Murphy said, it was like luggage.
Yeah. It's always
Carry
hanging
that stuff
around.
around with you the rest of your life. All right. Time to roll.
Why isn't there a vaccine for that?
I know.
Come on, Fauci.
Yeah.
Get off your ass.
I'm going to quote that.
Mr. Disappear.
Fauci, I'm going to say it again. Fauci, get off your ass.
Yeah. I thought he was the savior of the world.
Yeah. Hey, do some research on him, folks. We're just letting you know. Look up Tony Fauci. Hey, Tony.
Hey.
Okay, let's go. Take us out of here before we get Thank you.
Can we turn it over? No. Gotta go.